You're listening to the SS Experience on SMG.
And know what I'm saying, you still up on your rap beef?
Oh yeah, we can definitely get into that.
All right, bet. Know what I'm saying, we're gonna hop back in. We're gonna do this again. It's the SS Experience. All right, we back. It's the SS Experience. We got Coach Mo in the building. I did forget to do this real quick, so let me go ahead and go back into my nice little bit of notes real quick. Go ahead and get his book right now. You can get it at Amazon.com. Do It for the Culture, Achieving Maximum Mental Performance. It is available wherever books are sold. And again, I'm not asking wherever books are sold. I'm telling you wherever books are sold. You can go ahead and get the book right there. Go ahead, check that out. So look, I know we're going to talk about Caitlin Clark in a second, but I was editing some video while we was not really, well, I was somewhat editing video, and I want to get this sound out real quick. And obviously for the video audience, I'm gonna have the video already laid out, but since I can't do that at the same time as him hearing it, so we're gonna do it like this. This is J. Cole apologizing to what he did to Kendrick. Let's go ahead and get a listen real quick.
And I know this is not what a lot of people want to hear. I know I can hear my niggas up there right now like, nah, don't do that. But I got to keep it 100 with y'all, right? I damn near had a relapse, right? Because y'all heard some shit that happened 2-3 weeks ago, however long it was. Y'all heard that bazooka that was dropped on the motherfucking game, right? So all of this time of me moving on my own accord, for the first time I was tested. Why am I tested? Because I got the world and I got my niggas like, what you gonna do, Cole? My niggas like, boy, I must have had 1,000 missed calls. Oh my fucking God. Text flooded, I couldn't even answer my shit. Nigga, it's wartime, right? Niggas wanna see blood. And I was conflicted because, one, I know my heart, you know what I mean? And like, I know how I feel about my peers, these two niggas that I just been blessed to even stand beside in this game, let alone chase their greatness, right? So I felt conflicted because I'm like, bro, I know I don't really feel no way, but the world want to see blood. That was the lamest, like, goofiest shit. And I say all that to say, it made me feel like 10 years ago when I was moving incorrectly. And I pray that God align me back up on my purpose and on my path. You know what I mean? I pray that my nigga really didn't feel no way. And if he did, my nigga, I got my chin out. Take your best shot, I'm gonna take that shit on the chin, boy. Do what you do. You know what I mean? Like, all good. Like, it's love. And I pray that, y'all are like, forgive a nigga for like the misstep, and then I can get back to my true path. Cause I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Past 2 days felt terrible. Like, it let me know how good I've been sleeping for the past 10 years.
Obviously, in post-production, that'll be way cleaner. But anyway, bro, what the fuck are we doing, man? We don't apologize in rap beef, you know what I'm saying? So first, what did you think about the songs in general? What do you think about, did you hear Kendrick's verse on Like That, Future and Metro Boomin, Don't Trust You, Still Don't Trust You, dropping soon? Fuck with that. Like, what'd you think about all of that?
I thought it was dope, man. I'm a huge Kendrick fan. I'm a huge Cole fan. Those are the two guys that's at the top for me. I mean, I didn't leave out the last name on purpose, but he just lyrically and bar for bar, those guys are just a little bit bigger. I mean, I'm sorry, better. He's the bigger guy. He's the one. But for me, I mean, I'm Cole over both of them, to be honest with you. Cole's at the top for me, but I'm gonna say this. I'm a hip hop head. Like, I've been listening to hip hop since Grand Poobah, Salt and Pepper, JJ Fad, like Big Daddy, Slick Rick. First album, I knew it word for word growing up. Like, and that was in what, 89? And I'm born in 85. So like, I'm a hip hop dude.
For sure.
I wanted to see the battle though. I wanted to see them two lyricists just sword for sword, just go at it. The fact that he apologized, that's on that man right there. That man got to sleep at night. And that's one thing I'm big on. I try not to do nothing that will take away sleep from me. That I can't sleep at night, and it's been working pretty good for me. I don't cross people, like, so I get it. You want to sleep at night, above entertainment, above the jostling, above all of that. My only issue is that you've been coming at them two cats for a long time, spitting little bars here and there, and
You're talking about Kendrick, right?
No, I'm talking about Cole.
Oh, okay.
Cole been shooting shots for a minute too. I'm the best. I'm the one. I'm the guy. Nobody ever test me. I'm shooting shots and bombing. All that kind of stuff, which is dope. I appreciate that. But when the match struck, I feel the same way about Drake and Pusha. Even though I'm Virginia all day, I'm gonna be Pusha. But once Pusha came and got busy,
right?
Drake was like, "Nah, I'm good." But with Meek, he went all the way in, back to back on him. So when people kind of you can't be the guy without going through the guy,
right?
So I get it, Cole. You got to do what you got to do for yourself, man. You got to win yourself. But at the end of the day, me as a hip hop guy that loves the battle of hip hop, I was kind of disappointed I didn't get what I've been waiting to see for years now. Honestly, I feel like I've been waiting for this. But as far as who won it,
no, not much of a win and a loss thing because there's no winners or losers. There's losers and there's no winners.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because the loser is the culture. You know what I'm saying? Because which is crazy. Did you know Suge Knight had a podcast?
Yeah.
That's insane. Bro.
Yeah, he on it. He be spilling all the beans on there, man. It ain't my kind of energy.
I haven't listened to it. I haven't listened to it yet. I'm just scared of the production value. Like, this man's in prison. You know what I'm saying? Like, unless you gave him a podcast studio, but niggas been recording songs in prison.
Sound dope.
Niggas been
probably
recording.
Sound dope. Calling from prison. It probably got a good that good raunchy prison sound. So it sound probably intense.
Man, I ain't trying to hear that
coming
shit.
From Suge.
Sure, like,
it's just not content for me. It's not that content won't do nothing for me.
But he was saying some shit like, and again, we all know this. They're not gangster rappers. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's not like whatever they say is gonna spill out into the streets. It's not like Big and Pac, where you have a East Coast not fucking with a West Coast because you fucked with Big or Pac. Yeah. I don't think the J. Cole fans is going to pull up on the Kendrick fans and vice versa, and niggas is going to start beefing and fighting. I don't think it's that type of party. Yeah. And that's what Suge was basically saying. Like, if you can't be about this gangster shit, go do R&B. And none of that shit was going to turn into no gangster shit anyway. It was just how we feel about each other's music. And I don't think Cole said anything wrong. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. His first album was classic. The second one was kind of and, they forced it on us a little bit. So I don't think that Cole was out of pocket with what he said. He was just
my favorite line was, for album 12 years, I can divide. I always didn't when Jay said it, for album 10 years I can divide, I didn't agree with that. So it didn't hit that hard. I was like, no, Nas got more, Nas got classics. Like, I Am is my favorite album ever of all time. He got Illmatic, Stillmatic. Even It Was Written was one of my joints. Like,
hell yeah.
Nostradamus had some crazy, some of my favorite tracks on there. So when he said it didn't hit the same. But hey man, he rebranded it and it came out nice to me. And I always think it's good to recycle a bar and add your twist to it, especially in a battle. I just think that's a hard angle to use.
No, especially you got to be a historian of the game to know where that line originally came from. That's why a lot of people used to give Jay-Z shit, because he used to take all the Big shit. But Big can't say him because he's dead. You know what I'm saying?
I think he's paying homage.
Of course. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you biting, but that's neither here nor there, though. Yeah. My thing is like, when you have these rap beefs and these rap battles, you know what I'm saying? It's all supposed to be entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Until it's not. You know what I mean? Like, I think Push and Drake boarded that line a little bit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because kids and wives and fiancés was involved. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of brung that element to it. You know what I'm saying?
But them two cats really don't like each other, so I didn't mind that either.
No. I mean,
when you don't really like somebody, you say what you got to say.
And keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Keep it moving for sure.
And let me say this too. I thought this was a misconception in the Pusha Drake battle, was that everybody tried to say Pusha took a low blow. And when Pusha clarified it, which I knew why, but when Pusha clarified it, Pusha was like, "Hey man, you said my wife's name, dog. Like, once you say my wife's name, it's bombs away. I don't care what you referenced it. I don't care what kind of joke you're trying to make. You can't say my wife's name. If you're my enemy, you can never say my wife's name.
For sure. That's not
sorry. And once you do that, it's bombs away on everybody.
Everybody know Drake. I mean, Push won that, so nobody Like that's light work right there.
I'm just saying they tried to say he got dirty and muddy, and Drake didn't want to take it there. Yeah, you took it there. I didn't say nothing about your family until you came back with the Duppy freestyle.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and you said something about my wife. So boom, bombs away on your man 40, on whoever your son. Every bombs away.
Baby mom, baby moms, and all of that shit. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's my wife. Come on.
And do you think that's why? Hold on, that happened before or after the Meek shit? Because my question is gonna be, is that the reason why we haven't got any Drake responses as of now? Because Drake had plenty of time to write some shit or to say some shit, and he hasn't said shit. You know what I'm saying? So do you think he's kind of gung shy about it?
That's my point, though. You came back to back on Drake and act like it was a trophy that you dropped back to back. Now we getting Instagram posts, and this is no Drake hate. I'm just talking about what's the truths and what's going on.
Right.
I'm a fan of Drake too. Like, don't get it twisted. Just because I don't think he's the best rapper, don't mean I'm not a fan.
Right.
Like, I got Drake in all my playlists to some capacity.
Right.
You know, so, and he got one of my favorite albums too, man. Too Far Gone. It's one of my favorite joints. But I'm a competitor, man. I'm an athlete. So you can talk all the junk you want to. Check up.
Right.
Like, when it's time to check up, you can't be like, nah, man, my leg hurt today, man. Nah, dog. No, you've been talking this whole time. Check up. It's time to play.
Big facts. Big facts. Gotta. You can't talk the shit and not back it up. And like you say, everybody's been, because what kind of got swept under the rug a little bit. Big Sean took some shots too, and we forgot about that. Like, we
talking about he took shots in this battle.
Big Sean had a freestyle mentioning that he should be in the big three and all of this other shit too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it was like an IG type situation. You know what I'm saying? Where he's on the phone and, you know, he's free, you know what I'm saying some shit or whatever. I think he in the studio, some shit like that. But again, that's why I got swept under the rug, because I guess it wasn't an actual song. But yeah, man, like, I talked about this on last week's pod that the big three, I said, I felt like after, not after, because people bit my bit after the fact. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because now everybody wants to put Future in the big three and kick Cole out for what he did by apologizing. But before all of that shit, and I don't feel like running the tape on this. I hate running the tape on myself. I run the tape on everything else. I hate running the tape on myself. I basically said, like, hey, look, Ross should be in the big three, if anything. You know what I'm saying? His body of work is good. His bars, his lyrics is
he ain't active enough. He's not active enough right now. And I just think Ross
Cole and Kendrick ain't active enough neither. Like you even said, 4 albums in what is it? 12 years. You know what I'm saying? That's not active to me.
He don't do the numbers they do either.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't do the numbers.
And I do think Future should be in the big three battle conversation, like, or the big four, Mount Rushmore. I mean, I'm not the hugest Future fan, but I can see what Future's doing, though.
No. I mean,
and I agree. And it's not that I'm not a fan. I think people are more of a fan than I am. They like more of his music than I do. I don't, I can pull some songs from some of his albums and love them songs, like, know them word for word. But some songs on the album, I'd be like, I'm good.
Yeah, I mean, Future is an acquired taste, but know what I'm saying, when you in that zone. Future will take you where you need to be, and I don't mind it.
Only in some of them zones.
Yeah, and I don't mind it. Like, I don't know. I just think that Ross has more body of work than Future because it's more consistent. Future, when he does come out, he comes out clean. You know what I'm saying? Like I said with I Don't Trust You, and he's about to drop Still Don't Trust You, which is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Which I feel like that shit is gonna have some shit for some people, because you just don't have an album and then be like, hey, next week we got another one. Still don't trust you niggas. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, you had the double disc the whole time. Stop it. Yeah. You had the double disc. You know what I'm saying?
I don't mind it. Shoot. I mean, I think it's dope instead of dropping a double disc. To be honest, the double disc be too long for me sometimes, man. I don't have that much time to be just sitting listening to music.
Man.
Listening to music in transition.
No, and that's real. I just feel like, damn, like a week or two later, here goes some more music, guys. You know what I'm saying? Because Future's famous for having a whole bunch of tracks and shit on the deck. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like,
I think Future dropped the album last year too.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, Future done dropped 3 albums in 2 years. I can divide.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, like now Future is getting more and more active. But no, I think the big and it's not that I'm not a Kendrick or a Cole fan.
Mm-hmm.
I respect what they do and what they've done for the game and for the culture. It's just I don't know, man. I've always saw them as still the young guys in comparison to the music that we listen to with like Jay, X, Cam, you know, all of those people. So it's like I was still listening to them when they was coming up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I kind of did never give them the chance they deserve. And also too, when they came out, that's when CDs kind of like stopped for real. So it's kind of like,
I copped J. Cole's CD. I copped his second album. That's probably one of the last CDs I bought. I bought it from Best Buy.
Good old Best Buy.
Yeah, I think that's probably one of the last CDs I bought.
Yeah, because after that, I didn't have a. Yeah. I got a
CD player no more.
Yeah, I got I'll pull up a computer. You know what I'm saying? Pull up the laptop.
My computer don't even have a CD space on it.
Shit, that's why I'm still keeping mine.
I'm telling you, I miss it, man. I need one.
If everything else on the computer goes, long as the disk drive works, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I can still play DVDs, I can still play fucking CDs if need be. But I don't think I never gave them the time. And that's why I'm always been like a Ross or a Future, because like by then it was kind of like, all right, I need to listen to some new shit. And then it was Future and Ross. This was like 07, 08.
No, Ross is my guy, man. Don't get it twisted. Like Ross is one of my favorite artists, like of all time.
No,
Ross is high up on my list, man. I just, like I said, I just don't think Ross even want that crown enough to put the energy into it, you know, to have that conversation about being that. I just think Ross is just so far on some other stuff that's not important to him no more.
You're listening to the SS Experience on SMG.